A Centennial Commission pin from 1967.
It all began with the crack of the lid and the pouring of antiques. Memorabilia and old relics that were buried saw the light for the first time in decades. And they ranged from small pins and coins to phone books, calendars, and old newspaper clippings. Someone even snuck in a full bottle of rum. Mayor Dale Bumstead says he was surprised about some of the artifacts that were buried deep within.
Some really unique stuff and really interesting stuff for the community in terms of the region, and yeah, we're just over the moon in terms of how good that was, and what a fun event for a community, recognizing the history and the vision of some of our forefathers.
Harold Linball was part of the original burial 50 years ago and helped place seeds in the capsule. He says he was in charge of selling the seeds back in the day and eagerly put them in.
The alfalfa seed that I seen was a little bit browner than when I put it in. It looked like it had, maybe just from the age, it had turned a little bit brown. And that was the only difference. It was, otherwise, it looked good,
A new time capsule will be placed in the ground eventually, but for now, it will remain beside the old one in a glass case. Bumstead says that some of the items from the old one will go in the new one for future generations.
Hopefully, it becomes a tradition for our city that every 50 years, we're going to open a time capsule, and some of this stuff that we open today will be there for another 50, 100, or 200 years.
It's just a little piece of history that was kept for us to enjoy, and now we can pass it along for others in 50 years. Eric Tashner, CJDC TV News, Dawson Creek.